Okay. Today I want to explain about plane and elevation. Okay. The orthogonal projection on a horizontal plane which is seen from top view is known as a plane. The orthogonal projection on the vertical plane which is seen from either the side view of the front view is known as elevation. Orthogonal projection drawing give accurate information on the design as well as the size of an object.
How to draw planes and elevations. Here are two commonly used methods. For method 1, the plane is on the bottom right hand corner, or known as fourth quadrant, and the top of the plane is front elevation, or known as first quadrant, and the side elevation is on the left, or known as second quadrant. For method 2, there are little bit change, where plane is on the third quadrant, front elevation is on second quadrant, and the side elevation is on first quadrant. So, how to memorize these two methods? Just remember, the front elevation is always on the top. It cannot be on the bottom corner. So if front elevation is on top of the plane, and then the side elevation will be always beside the front elevation. So let me show you some steps to draw. Before we draw, here are some guides to you that you can use to drawing plane and elevation. There are three types of lines that you can use. First, thick solid lines for visible sides. Then, dashed lines for hidden sides. And then, thin solid lines for construction lines. Okay, let's move on to the steps. First, the direction of side elevation is from right to left. Thus, the position of the side elevation is in the second quadrant. This is second quadrant, first quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. Second, draw the plane to full scale in the fourth quadrant. Project sides of the plane with thin solid lines to the first quadrant as a guide to draw the front elevation. Last, project the sides of the plane and the front elevation to the second quadrant to draw the side elevation. You also need to remember the direction of the side elevation is from left to right. Thus, the position of the side elevation is on the first quadrant.
I will explain about example 7. We already heard about what are planes and elevations and how to you draw a plan and elevations of an object to scale. Let's start with our example 7 and I will explain to you. The diagram on the right shows a right prism with rectangle ABCD that lies on a horizontal plane. Okay, as you can see, like you say, ABCD is a rectangle and this is a right prism. This is a right prism. Yes. ABHGF is a uniform cross section of a prism. The sides of AF and BH are vertical. AF and BH, both of them are vertical. Draw to full scale the plane of the prism, the elevation of the prism as viewed from X, and the elevation of the prism as viewed from Y. Okay, let's understand the question. The plane of a prism, as we all hear at the first place, the orthogonal projection on a horizontal plane. If this is vertical, okay, if A, F, and BH is vertical, it means a horizontal plane should be from here, which is seen from the top view. Okay, you need to mark this keyword, the orthogonal projection, one, horizontal plane and top view. Three of this is known as a plane. It means orthogonal projection on a horizontal plane and being seen on the from the top view, known as a plane. So when he said the plane of a prism, okay, look at this. It's from the top view. When we see from the top view, it's a plane. So if we what else we call it? Okay, if we try to draw a plane, we just need to take it from the top view, and this is our answer. Look at this. E J I F G H. You can see. Look at this. This is E J I F C H. Look, they take it from the top view. Okay, so that's our. Okay, let's look at it again. And this is our. This is our answer for it. Okay, and make sure your drawing should relate. Like if this. Okay, let's have an example. Make sure your length, both of them are same. Like, look at this. EJ and FG both has 3 cm. So you need to draw it in 3 cm, both of it. You can't make one of these less than 3 or more than 3 cm. Okay. Now, let's look at question B. The elevation of the prism as viewed from X. As we know, elevation are divided by two types of elevation, which is front elevation and side elevation. Now let's take a look at X. This is what X view. My question, is it front elevation or side elevation? So as you can see, this is X view. He see it in front, from his front. It means it's a front elevation. So how you want to draw from X? How you want to draw the front elevation as viewed from X? Okay, as you can see, look at this. This is where it look at, because it from its front. Okay, better. Now, look, this is what I'm talking about. This is what X see. This is what X saw. Front elevation. It means this is what X saw in front of it. A, B, H, G, F. And of course, look at it again. A, B, H, G, F. It's the same. Because A, B, H, G, F is what X see. What X saw. Okay. Now for C, the elevation of the prism as viewed from Y. And of course, we have front elevation and side elevation. Look at this. This is what Y see. Now, let's take a look. Is it looks like front elevation or side elevation? It looks like side elevation. So, what does Y see? Y see H, B, C, and I. This is what Y see from its view. And our answer should be from what Y see, what Y saw. So here you go. This is our answer. And make sure, even though it have a decimal like 1.5 cm or 3.5 cm, still you need to make, you need to draw it. Of course, you need to draw it same. If G and H, I and J are 3.5 cm, so you need to make this side 3.5, this side 3.5, and of course, you can't make this 4 centimeter and this 3.5. It's not acceptable because it's already a wrong answer. Okay, so that's all for example 7, and we will go to example 8. But I'm not the one who explain it. Just wait for your exemplar. I don't know how to call it. We just call it penerang. Okay, I don't know what is mean by in English, but it's okay.
Example 8. The diagram on the right shows a combination of a cuboid and right prism with triangle ABCD on horizontal plane. ABGHIF is a uniform cross section of the object BH and FI are vertical. Draw to full scale. This is a diagram. Okay, this is a cuboid and this is a right prism. Okay, a horizontal plane. Okay, ABCD. This A, B, C, and D. Okay, ABGHIF is a uniform cross section of the full object. BH and FI are vertical. A, the plane of the object. This is a plane of the object. B, we are A. J, we or E. I or F. K or L or C. H or G or B. Okay. D, A. F or I ni, and KLC or HGB. Okay, Y 4, 3. Look at this. This 7. The cuboid has 4 cm only. Dan sini kita akan dapat 3. Panjang kat sini 7. Kita pecahkan 4. Cuboid tu 4 dan prism tu 3. Okey, plan ni dia dari pandangan atas. B, the elevation of the object is viewed from X. Okay, look at X. This X. This is front elevation. I, H, J, B, A, E. I, H, G, B, A, F. Okay, this is a front elevation. Ukuran prism tu kita akan dapat 7, masih lagi 7, dan 4 ni apabila 7 ni ditolak dengan 3. Okay, next, the elevation of object as viewed from Y. Okay, this is Y. This is side elevation J, I, F, A, D, E. J, I, F, A, D, E. Kita akan nampak bentuk ni apabila kita ubah objek tu, kita jadikan dia sebagai pandangan hadapan.
Mind test 7.2. Before we start, I want to say what I think all this time when I see math question. I always talk to myself, I always remind myself, if you can't find any clue inside the question, you create one in order to understand the question. People always say, if you understand me, if you understand my feeling, you will understand what I feel. Yeah, same concept like math question. If you understand the question, if you understand what the question want, you will understand how to gain it, and you will understand how to solve it. Okay, now let's start. Question 1. The diagram below show a prism. This is a prism with rectangle PQUT on a horizontal plane. Look at this. This is horizontal plane. What happen if it say vertical plane? Yeah, this is what I think. It will look like this. Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, it will look like this. Okay, this is what I think. PQSR is a uniform cross section of the prism. PQSR. PQ mana Q? PQSR. This is a uniform cross section of the prism. Draw to full scale the plane of the prism, the elevation of the prism as viewed from X, and the elevation of the prism as viewed from Y. Okay, remember when I say at the first place, the plane of the prism. What does it mean by plane? You want me to go back? Sure. Okay, let's go back. Remember, the orthogonal projection on a horizontal plane which is seen from the top view is known as plane. Horizontal plane, check. Orthogonal projection, check. Okay, and seen from the top view. It means WVSR is from the top view, and at the same time, this is our plane. So it means our answer should be like this. Yeah, this is our plan, and this one. This is our plan actually. Yeah, if you want to do like this, I think it's alright. But you need to put you need to put a measurement in it. This is 3 centimeter, and this side is 4 centimeter. If this is 4, this should be 4. If VS is 4, then WR should be 4. If WV is 3 centimeter, then RS should be 3. Why I do this? Why I do such a thing like this? Okay, let's take a look. It's because of this, of course. Look at this. We see it from the top. We see from the top view, and there's something under it. So of course, I add something inside of it. Okay, now let's go to question B. The elevation of the prism as viewed from X. Hold on. Okay. X. Now let's see. This is what X see. This is what X see. My question, is it front elevation or side elevation? We see it from the front either. It means X viewed is front. It means it's a front elevation. Where we need, which part should we draw? You should not draw all of it. You just need to take the front part of X like this. PQSR. And the answer should be like this. PQSR with a measurement 3 cm, RS and PQ 1 cm. Yes, something like that. Yeah, I remember what I want to explain. It's okay. And last but not least, the elevation of the prism as viewed from Y. Look at this. Why? Why you here? Why? Look at this. Look at this. It's Y. Okay, now let's see. The elevation of the prism as viewed from Y. View from Y, of course lah. If you take a look at Y, it is from side, which is side from X. Now let's say this is actually side elevation. How to prove it? Of course lah. Of course, when we take a look from X, we already know Y look at its side, and when we take a look at Y, of course, it's the side. It's from the side. So people ask me, what should I draw? Which part should I draw? Okay, no need to confuse. You just need to take the front part that Y see at the first place, which is SVUQ, and this should be our answer. SVQU. This is side elevation. This is what Y saw. This is what X saw. This is what plane looks. This is what plane looks. Okay. So this is our answer. This is our plan. This is our answer. This is our front elevation. This is our answer. And of course, this side elevation also our answer. So our mind test 7.2A1 has done. That's all.